Hello, Fear the Meerkat here. Welcome to another episode of Final Fantasy VI Advance. Let's go. From the people who brought you, let's walk around this town. Yeah, this is a large town, to be sure. Alright, so you don't really need to do this right now, but you can if you feel like it. This is a showboat. I was probably wrong. But yes, and you can ride it. As I think we're told earlier, once you dismount from one, it's basically it runs back to where it came from. So that's why we don't have one right now. We rode to this place on top of them, but that's why we don't have one right now. So this is a large town, and I'm just going to be showing you the stuff that seems important. I'm not quite sure why this guy is important, but I reckon he will be later on in the game, so. See, he has a name, so he must be an important character later on. Yeah, he doesn't do much for now. It's just weird why they go inside his body. I was talking to her because I was hoping sometimes there's a girl there who is obviously younger than that. I was hoping that was her, who would say, who when you talk to her says, okay, I know that you're not supposed to go in here unless you're old enough to drink, or something like that. I was hoping that would be her, but it's not. So, yes. Everything seems to cost that amount of money here. Second time we've heard that, but never mind, there's not much you can do in here. I'm just... Basically, I might go in some places and then find out that they're not useful, in which case I will just edit them out, unless I've said something whilst I was in them, if you see what I mean, like I'm doing now. So, yeah, this is all that's here. But, down here we have this, which is quite important. This thing must have fooled us. So for now, I'm not actually gonna buy any because they're expensive. I don't know if I really need them right now or not, but I might as well show off the ones that are available. So this increases your walking speed, prevents darkness, prevents poison, prevents petrification, and this makes you protect wounded allies. So I'm thinking, also below them you'll notice there are arrows pointing to them. That means anyone can use these, and if there wasn't an arrow pointing to one character, it would mean that character can't have one. But the reason I'm going to ignore that for now is that I don't actually know whether you know or not. and they do cost money, and things like petrification, for example, there is a way for us to stop that anyway if we buy the right stuff at the shop. So, and I think we've already got most of that. Let's see where it's coming from, shall we? Perhaps there's a secret passageway. Yep. Do you see what they did there with that clue? This room is mysterious. There's not really much point in me coming in here, but I thought I'd show it off now because I don't quite remember everything. And B, it's just mysterious because why does this room exist? Is it just for the sense of atmosphere? You know, there's nothing in here. So why did the game's creators put it in there? I don't know. So you may remember that this is where we could save it, and save it we will. As I said, there is a lot going on in this town. I really am skipping over some bits, honestly. And this room is incredibly useful. Well, bits of it are, anyway. And these clocks are incredibly mysterious. Why, again, why are these clocks here? Who knows? This obviously follows the philosophy of I've forgotten Let's Play I was doing for about a year. That one with Link in it. Anyway, The Legend of Zelda. This thing really follows The Legend of Zelda. This idea of going in someone's house and taking their stuff and no one caring. So yes, one of those clocks isn't working and one of them is. I don't know why this room's here. I don't know why I'm allowed to steal this person's stuff, but I am. That's all I have to say about it, and you can't do anything to that clock, so... This is really nice music. I love as well the way they don't react when I do that. Oh, I'm sure every day people emerge from inside this woman's bookshelves. This is quite cute. It's not necessary for you to see it, but now we come to something else quite useful as well. Free Phoenix Down. I'm really hoping you can see this as I comment on it. I love the device for putting water in those things and bringing the water up. This device to the right of me. See, this is why I didn't want to handle this one in the last episode, even though, despite the shortness of the last episode, this episode will be longer. But yeah, I knew there was a lot of stuff to do. Let's go this way for a moment. Right, here we come to the weapon and armor shop. And this we are actually going to do. So you see those red triangles there? That means that with that character, basically the weapon they're carrying now is better than the weapon that the finger is currently pointing at. E, I think, is neutral. I don't remember. I think it means it's exactly the same as the one they're carrying now. But what we are going to get is a greatsword. And what we are going to get for him, Locke, since he can't have a greatsword, is a mithril sword. This is another reason why I didn't want to buy that stuff earlier. And we already have one bioblaster, so... But yes, if we bought that stuff earlier, we might not be able to buy this, so... And they can all get a heavy shield, so we'll go with that. I know, I haven't been showing you what these things do. Large sturdy shield made of steel. There's not a lot to say about it, to be honest. For some reason, a hair band increases her armor strength. I'm not really sure how that works, but... I've been forgetting to get extra ones for the extra characters. I think I did it with this other character to the side here, but I'll probably cut that down. Okay, let's just equip their new stuff then. Right, you should just be able to follow what I'm doing here. Just click on... Just watch what I'm doing, basically. But yeah, you can see the attack stats on the right, and it's got attack 40, and then it's got a 52 next to that. That means it's gone up. Goes up to 52 if I'm using that. So that's something that we have. So now, go downwards for left hand, and... put in whatever you want to put in for the left hand. Looks like I might have to buy something for his left hand as well. Or perhaps I'll leave it for a moment, I don't know. Plumed hat, as you can see, it increases magic defense by 51 and defense by 88. I have no idea why it's a hat. But... right, the shield, of course. So yeah, that increases defense, that increases evasion, that increases magic defense. I won't show it off for the others unless it's something that new that you haven't really seen before, if you see what I mean. But I will equip the others now. Actually, I might as well show you what happens if you equip something less useful. As you can see, the number isn't yellow, it's 106 to 103, and it's grey if it's less useful. So there you go. I don't think there's a lot more to see here. I'm just going to have a walk around, but I might not show all of it off. Ah, right, the item shop. This will also be quite useful. Or it would be quite useful if we didn't already have a lot of these, but we'll take the eye drops. Might I suggest you have a lot of Phoenix Down and a lot of potions. In fact, what the heck? Just stand in my way, why don't you, kid? Yeah, he's probably blocking off something quite useful, but I don't know what to do about that, so... And that is where we have to go. Actually, to be honest, I hope all of the other towns aren't like this, because this place was just a pain to navigate when I first played this bit of the game. So now there is another place that looks like an exit to the town, but it doesn't actually seem to go anywhere, as far as I can recall. I know that I tried going there, and it didn't really do very useful, so I'm going to ignore that for now and just go this way. And we don't really need to get to a higher level that much here. I would suggest just walking normally. Maybe I'll decide to increase their levels a bit later on. I don't know, but gonna leave it for now. I like this little scene. I was not intending to do that, but hey, why don't you just sleep in someone else's bed? Who wouldn't? So, whoever this is, Locke, well, no, it's not Locke, is it? The Prince, Edgar knows about it. And it's Sabian's house, apparently. And I suppose this person must have heard us inside the house or something, because he seems to appear at the opportune moment. Just when we need him. Okay, I guess I'm going to shirt off if it's a creature that we haven't seen before. These Belmadors are actually quite annoying because they have quite strong health. I'm just going to have a quick look at the levels, but we're going to have plenty of time for leveling up a little later on. I don't want to spend too much time doing that because I want us to progress with the story and not just be stuck in that town for a long time. So fairly soon I'll have to end the episode. It will be a longer episode, but fairly soon I will have to. These things are called unseedlies, apparently. I don't know why. You can see now with our leveling up and our extra armor that our health is pretty good and we're not getting hurt as easily as we were. So don't quite, yeah, it's upwards. But yeah, as we go on to Mount Colts, there's going to be a lot of creatures to fight. I'm going to keep on going for another 5 minutes, even though we've reached the mountain, because the mountain is quite large, and we haven't actually gotten a lot done other than look around the town, so I might as well show this off. I don't think this game is that bad, at least this stage. I don't quite know about later, but I don't think it's that bad at forcing you to level up, expecting you to grind, if you see what I mean, in order for you to be able to beat your enemies. I will get that box. You sort of need to know where to go here, but there is a way to get through here, and sets the way that that box is available. Ah, there we go. Now there's quite a strange sense of, I suppose, perspective, this thing, because some things that look like they're solid wall are actually kind of the shadows of the walls, or that's the best explanation I can find anyway. So let's have a look at this new item. Okay, let's equip it to someone. I'm actually going to equip it to the person who can't use a greatsword. Now, as you can see, that increases evasion, increases attack, and increases speed, as well as sometimes being able to parries attacks from the enemy. I'll just get out of this this little cave here and then end the episode. I don't know why I keep telling people in advance where I'm going to end the episode. You know, why that's useful to you in any way. I might be missing something here, but if I am, I am, and that's that. Ah, these things are a tad annoying as well, because they have quite high health, and they hurt quite a bit. So, alright, first things first, I think. I'm quite annoyed that I have to do this. Alright, fine. You might see he's managing to... He's managing to stop them from being able to hurt him too much by putting his dagger in the way of them when they attack. See, I I haven't looked after these just very carefully. I did tell you those things were quite dangerous. Fortunately, most of the things, creatures that live here, various beings, don't really do that to you. Don't hurt you that badly. Now we are running fairly low on magic power, but we do have an ether, so mysterious black figure there. What could be? And that is a good place to end the episode. I'm going to end the episode there. I will see you next time.